Let's talk about types of chemical reactions. There are few types of chemical reactions. The first kind of reaction is known as combination reaction. Here many compounds or substances react to form one single combined compound or product. For example, lithium oxide reacts with carbon dioxide to form lithium carbonate. Here are some more examples. So as we see here, two or more reactants create only one single product. Sodium oxide reacts with sulfur trioxide to form sodium sulfate, and water reacts with quicklime to form slag lime or lime slag, also known as calcium hydroxide. The name combination reaction is because many reactants combine to form one new compound. Here a lot of such reactions are exothermic. The second type we have is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reactions are those reactions which include breaking down of a compound. The factors behind breaking of the compound could be light, heat, or electricity. A good example could be the breaking down of silver chloride to elemental silver metal and chlorine gas. Another good example could be when potassium nitrate is heated, it decomposes into potassium nitrite and oxygen. One thing we can notice here is the reactants here are breaking down into the products. Replacement reactions. In replacement reaction, an element reacts with an ionic compound to replace one of its ions. For example, BeSO4 and barium react to form barium sulfate and beryllium metal. Another good example could be iron in copper sulfate solution. The reaction is copper sulfate plus iron reacts to form iron sulfate plus copper. Now, as we have a decent idea of replacement reaction, now we can talk about double replacement reaction. In these types of reactions, two ionic reactants react to exchange their ions. Hence, these kinds of reactions often give precipitation. One good example is the reaction of barium chloride and sodium sulfate. Here in this reaction, sodium chloride solution and barium sulfate precipitate is formed. Or a good example could be the reaction of lead nitrate and potassium iodide. In this reaction, the products are potassium nitrate and lead iodide, which is yellow colored. Here in this reaction, potassium and lead exchange their ions. Some other important reactions are oxidation and reduction. Getting oxygen or losing hydrogen is known as oxidation, where losing oxygen or gaining hydrogen is known as reduction. Let's see through examples. Let's take this example. CuO plus Zn reacts to form Cu and ZnO. Here zinc gains the oxygen and copper loses the oxygen. So zinc is oxidized and copper is reduced. But there are other methods of describing oxidation and reduction too. Now a reaction where both oxidation and reduction are happening together or simultaneously is called redox reaction. Rusting of iron is also an example of oxidation in our daily life. One more great example could be the rancidity of oils. It is also a result of oxidation. Sometimes when left for a while, some oils get sour and also they get a very bad smell, and we call that they are rancid. I guess almost all of us have seen rancid oils in our kitchens. This event is a great example of oxidation of the oil. Now these were two very common examples of oxidation and reduction in our daily lives. Thank you for the visit and watching this lecture, and take care and keep studying. Thank you.